I'm a corporate girly wife, sports mom, and entrepreneur, and here's what I do the last week of every single month. So I'm going into the next month with a plan and not chaos. The first thing I do is brain dump everything that I can think of, any appointments that I need to make. I have everything mapped out here in Asana. So I have a reminder, I have a personal dashboard here. I have appointments, I have maintenance, I have routines, I have my goals here. And so I start by just kind of going through this personal dashboard and then writing down any extra things that's coming up this month, if there's any birthdays, any parties, anything that I need to be prepared for. I just get it all out and get it on a sheet of paper. And then I think I mentioned it earlier, but then I go into my goals and I look at my relationship goals, my business, professional, family, money, body, and life, all my goals, and just make sure that I'm tracking, see what I need to do this month, what did I do last month, and just kind of get a good feel of like where I'm standing with my goals. Right now, I will say that I'm kind of behind, but I'm gonna catch up. Another thing that I do during this time is I go over my calendar for the month and like my projects for clients and for work, and see like what my workload is like and which weeks will require me to have a little more effort. And then from there I schedule days off, either around those days or after those days or before those days, just so I can have like a mental reset and I'm not always in go mode. The next thing I do is create a monthly budget. I use a spreadsheet and I actually offer this on my website. I'm obviously not going to bring you guys all up into my business, but I create a budget every month. And this month I actually just started using Rocket Money to track all of my expenses, because it is just too hard for me to track every single expense on a spreadsheet or looking at my account. Rocket Money gives me like a dashboard where I can see everything, see where the money is going, and it's categorizing it for me, and it's just so helpful. So the last thing is setting up the calendars, the family calendars. So first, we use the TeamSnap app. My husband actually found this. I add all of the kids' schedules in here, and then anybody can be added via email, like friends, family. And so whenever I add a game, it goes out to them and it tells them like when the games are, the time, location, all of that, so we don't have a whole lot of like when's the game type messages coming through. So if anybody wants to come to any of the games, it's here in TeamSnap. And then we have the lovely Skylight calendar. So I love that it shows like videos and photos when we're not using it. But I then go in lastly and just make sure that all of the games, activities, anything that the kids have going on the calendar, and that way it's categorized by colors. We can also see it from our phones, and so this allows the kids to kind of see everything, and they can add their own stuff in here too. And that's everything I do on the last week of every month to prepare for the next month. Thanks for watching. Bye.